This main event, Trey. I can do all things, everything. You know what I mean? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep, and I was like, man, I keep pushing back the stream, because I've been working. I'm like, man, I'm tired. I don't know if I should do it or not. Then I was like scrolling on social media, and T Pain he made like this quote, this dope quote. Well, it wasn't a quote. He was just talking. He was saying that the amount of hours you put in, you know, um, working for somebody else, and you know that you have to go to work, you need to do the same thing for yourself. It's 2024. It's all about yourself. It's all about your brand. It's all about your company. It's all about all that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I don't care if I get home mad late at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna drop this. So what's going on? Main event train is building. We're gonna drop this episode. Let me get my charger. Got some new lights. New lights. Oh, let me. The blue looks dope. Should I do blue or purple? Let me see how the purple look. I don't want to do purple. I don't want to do purple. Hold up. There we go. Purple is dope. Purple or the blue? Yeah, blue is good. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I don't know how long we'll be streaming for. I'm not really tired, so I don't know how long we'll be streaming for. But we gonna make it happen. My lamp broke. I gotta get another lamp, so it's a little dark. So I'm using my iPhone light. So you gotta make adjustments. All right. So today's episode, we're gonna talk about the NFL playoff prediction. Let me turn my volume up. NFL playoff prediction. We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna do it. So let's get to it. All right. So it pretty much starts today. I believe we have the Steelers and the Ravens. The Ravens they're gonna be benching all their most of their big time players. It's certain players that have to reach the incentives to be able to get a couple of you know get some money in their pocket, $500,000 in their pocket. I think Odell have to get like I don't know, a touchdown or a couple of yards, but that's for the betting thing. I'll be betting, but you might want to look up all the people out there that be doing their thing with the betting stuff. So right here, let's go to it. So the first game right here, I'm gonna do my prediction. I believe the Steelers gonna win. The Steelers are gonna win because the Ravens gonna rest all their guys. They're gonna be trying so many different things. But the Steelers lose, they're eliminated from the playoffs, so they have a good shot, and a lot of other teams is going to be able to go. So we're gonna put the Steelers there, so Steelers get that spot. They'll play the Miami. I believe the Colts and the Texans is also they also play for the division and for them sort of playoffs. My prediction it comes down to the quarterback, Gardner Minshew or C.J. Stroud. It's simple for me. C.J. Stroud he had an amazing season. He's been hurt, but he's been amazing this season. And I'm gonna go C.J. Stroud. Even though he lost a lot of key weapons, he lost Bell for the season, but CJ is on a different. He's on a different level. He make these players better than who they are. Colts had a really good season. Richardson, he ended up Dallas State rookie quarterback they drafted in the first round. He ended up being hurt. And Gardner Minshew did a hell of a job with that team. So I'm going to still say the Texans is going to win. So you see the Texans in the fourth seed. So we got the Buccaneers and the Panthers. I believe this is going to be an upset alert. Even though Baker been playing well, even though Mike Evans is a Hall of Famer, he had 1,000 yards every year since he's been in the league. They just have an old defensive team. And I felt like Bryce Young and the Panthers, they could be playing hard. They want to end this year on a good note. So I'm gonna say Panthers gets the upset, and that's gonna help out a lot of other teams. You see, the Saints took that position. The Browns and the Bengals, both of these teams not really playing for nothing, but I believe the Bengals, they're gonna win because they want to close out the right way. So I'm gonna say the Bengals gonna win. This game means something. Vikings is still not out of it. So it's the Vikings and the Lions. I believe the Lions is going to win because the Lions, they want to build that momentum. Dan Campbell is extremely aggressive, and he want to continue on the momentum, especially how he got robbed by Dallas. Even though I'm a Dallas fan, I still think it was robbery, but I'm going to say Lions going to win that. So right now they're second seed. So then you got the Jets and the Patriots. I believe the Patriots gonna win. This could be Bill Belichick's um his last game as the head coach of the Patriots, and that would be completely the end of the dynasty. Tom Brady leaving, Bill Belichick leaving. Not sure which direction they're gonna go, but you know they moving on, they moving forward. But I believe they'll win. And even though he had a bad season, that defense is really good. He did wonder for that defense. Now, this is a big time game. Falcons at Saints. Big time game. Since the Buccaneers lost, not only this is for the division, this will go to the playoffs. So you got the Saints and the Falcons. The Falcons, they're on the up and up. But do I believe in who? Heineke? He was the quarterback for the Redskins, or do I believe in David Carr? The only reason I'm gonna say the Saints is gonna win because they're at home, and that's the only reason. I don't got no other reason. I think the Saints are gonna win. They'll be 9-8. They'll win the division. So the Jacksonville Jaguars and Titans. It was a press conference. I was looking at with Mike Vrabel. They asked him a question like, are you like, do you want to like rest guys? Which is a dumb question. You want to still be competitive. You still want to end the year on a good note. So he's going to be playing hard. This is a dicey game for Jacksonville Jaguars. And I feel like this can be the end for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I feel like the Titans will get the upset. They will play hard. And Jacksonville Jaguars, not only they'll win the division, they don't even get to the playoffs. And this was a bad year for them. It was a step back for Trevor Lawrence. I feel like Trevor Lawrence, he rushed himself back too quickly. He shouldn't come back that quick. He should have never did that. When he got hurt, they should have just have him rest for the next 2 weeks so he could heal properly so they go to a playoff run. Because it wasn't like the Texans, because C.J. Stroud got hurt and the Colts been losing. It wasn't like they was running away with the division. So I'm gonna say Titans. Now we got the Seattle Seahawks against the Cardinals. Seattle Seahawks, they have a chance to go to the playoffs, but I feel like the Cardinals going to end on a good note after beating the Eagles. I feel like Kyler Murray, he's ready. This is a divisional game, but I think the Cardinals is going to win. And I mean Seattle's completely eliminated. Big game, rivalry game, historical rivalry game. We got Green Bay Packers, was it Jordan Love? He's been playing extremely well. Jordan Love been playing I believe the last five games, 16 touchdowns, only one interception. He's been red hot, but the Bears also been red hot. They've been playing extremely well, and I could see them trying to ruin Green Bay. So I'm gonna say it's an upset. I'm gonna get the Bears to ruin Green Bay's chance. Green Bay still locked in for now, so I'm gonna say they're locked in. So the Bears won, and Green Bay still got that 7th seed. None of these games matter, Chiefs or Chargers. I'm gonna say Chiefs win just because it doesn't really even matter. They're gonna rest Mahomes. Raiders and Broncos. The Broncos are just a mess. I don't the way they did Russell Wilson. I don't even see how players want to play for Sean Payton in this organization right now. On the other hand, the Raiders, even though they lost last week, their players want to play for their coach. So I'm going to say the Raiders win this. They're going to close out, and hopefully Antonio Pierce becomes the next head coach. Big game. We got Philly at the Giants. This is a big game, and I did this prediction last time. I really feel like the Giants are gonna win this game. I'm not saying as a Dallas Cowboy fan. I feel like the Giants is gonna win this game somehow. It's gonna be jumping in New York. Eagles are dipping down. They just dipping down. They're just not looking like a good football team. So I'm gonna say the Giants gets the upset. So now, what does that mean, right? Because this game is first and the Dallas game is second. So we don't know if they're gonna rest guys or what they're gonna do. The Rams and San Francisco, you got Carson Wentz against Carson Wentz the backup against Sam Darnold. These is like first round draft pick type quarterbacks. They won't be playing, but I say San Fran wins. They got a deep team. So now the Cowboys in Washington. Does this really matter? Yes, it does because Cowboys still have to win because even if they lose this game, they become a third seed because Detroit wins. So I believe Cowboys they're gonna say we gonna have to win this game because we won't have a what's the name well, it's no longer a bye, but you want to have the second seed. You want to continue playing at home, so you have to play. And I feel like Cowboys will win. It will be a tough game against Washington, but I feel like they'll win, and then they'll get the second seed. And now this becomes a big game. The Bills and the Dolphins, and everybody feel like the Bills are gonna win. Dolphins been struggling to beat good teams. Dolphins have a lot of big time injuries, a lot. And this is for the division, and this is also for the Bills' life. Bills could play what's the name, but I feel like the Dolphins knows how important to get not only win a second seed to get rid of the Bills, don't just knock them out the playoffs because they don't want to play them. They don't want to do anything, and they want to have two home games in there. Stay in Miami. I'm gonna say Miami with the upset, and what does that? Oh, and so Bills still all because I believe the reason for that is because if the Jacksonville Jaguars win, that means the Bills is eliminated. So that makes sense. Even if it's a tie, yep. So that's big. So that's how it's gonna be. So I thought the Bills would get eliminated. So that means they will play the Bills again the following week if the Jacksonville Jaguars, which is crazy because who would they eliminate? Let me see, who would they eliminate? Well, they eliminate the Bills, so they'll take the Bills spot and they'll win a division. But the Titans win, the Steelers go. Oh, that's crazy. Steelers going regardless. So they will want they want they will want the Titans to win. So this is my playoff season on seeding and bracket. This is how it's gonna be. Let me see. I gotta see the chat. This is my seeding code up. Let me see the chat right now. Hold up. Make sure we good. Alright. Because I don't got my chat board up, so I really don't see anything right now. So make sure, nobody's on here. Alright, so now we're gonna do the seeding. So based off of that, the number one seed, we got the Niners. Alright, so we got the number one would be 49ers. How I spell 49ers wrong. 49ers. Number two seed. I don't even know why it's like that, but that would be Dallas. So this would be Dallas, right? Number three seed would be Lions. Wait, how do I do this? This is crazy. So why is it like this? Maybe hold up. Wild card. All right, so the wild card would be here. Let's choose the 7. I'm trying to say how. So I have to highlight. All right, I'm gonna just do it like this because this is stupid. All right, so I don't know why it won't let me just edit it like that. That's kind of weird, but whatever. So the matchup, I'm gonna do it like this. So we got our matchup. So it will be Green Bay against Dallas. I'm gonna say this. Is my I'm now gonna do my prediction. I'm gonna say I think Dallas is gonna beat Green Bay, even though Green Bay been haunting Dallas for years. But I feel like it's more of an Aaron Rodgers effect. Aaron Rodgers, he just kills Dallas. It's more so that instead of Green Bay just always beating us. So I'm gonna say Dallas gonna win that. So Dallas would be here. This is just weird. I'm gonna say Dallas would be here. Dallas beats Packers. It's just weird. Say Dallas. I need to find another one. It says lowest remaining seed. I don't get this. 23, 24. Let me see if I can find another something else. Hold up. Because I don't like how this looks right now. Hold up. I don't like how that looks. I'm going to see if we get another bracket that's a lot better and more efficient. Because that joint is like, what is that? All right, let's see. Hold up. And see if we can get something more efficient. Because this is like, come on. What's this? All right, let me see. Let me customize the bracket. Let me see what I can do. Log in to customer bracket. I gotta log in. I can just change bracket layout. I ain't trying to do all this. This is crazy. Crazy. Let me see. One like that bracket simulated. Dang, I gotta get all this joint. I should just prepare or get a CSV file. All right, so I guess they'll let me use this. All right, so I guess they'll let me use this. But this is not. This is not. We need the new version. This is the old one because remember, the old one. You know, 2 teams have a bye. We need the new one. That's what we need. We need the new one. Let me see. I want to be able to edit it. Let me see. I'm trying to see. Where I can stand this. I'm about to just do the because it's not letting me. It's not letting me edit it, yo. I think NFL bracket templates. Let me see. They're not letting me edit it. Let me see. All right, I'm just gonna do this. All right, so we're gonna say because that would be. All right, we're just gonna do it like this. All right, so Dallas is gonna beat. Dallas is gonna beat Wisconsin. I don't know. I want to edit here. I don't know why they won't let me edit. So Dallas is gonna advance to play 49ers. So I'm gonna say Dallas is gonna win this. Well, I'll say Dallas. It's still the Niners. So I'm gonna just put Niners here, 49ers. They have a bye. So 49ers right here. So out of the fourth and the fifth seed, it would be, yeah, this is not gonna work. Let me see something. Let me download this and let me see. No, 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 not with the changes. There gotta be a way I can edit this. This is crazy. Let me download it without changes. Let's see what I can do here. Cause it's like why it's like hard. Why can't edit? It's at the lowest remaining seed plays. But why can't like put the like match up over here? I guess we can do this and have them advance. Alright, fine. This is crazy. This is so stupid. Because 49ers and who advance. Alright, so I'm gonna just do this. So Dallas will play. So Dallas will win this. They'll play whoever 3 and 6. So 3 and 6, um the 3 seed and the 6 seed. So they'll play Detroit. I really feel like the Rams is gonna win. I really feel like the Rams is gonna beat Detroit. And this is a hell of a matchup because both quarterbacks swapped. And Goff, you know, Goff, he got traded for Matthew Stafford because they feel like Matthew Stafford could put them over the hump. Even though I feel like Goff didn't have Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup, most of the season, I think the whole season, Matthew Stafford had him in that Super Bowl run. Goff's Super Bowl run was, you know, having Gurley, and Gurley towards the end of the season he like broke down, and he didn't have the receiving core or the team that, you know, Matthew Stafford had. But I feel like Rams is hot right now. They hot and they are a very dangerous team. So I feel like um, the Rams is gonna win. They're gonna beat they're gonna beat the Detroit Lions. So the 6th seed will go here. It will be there. So I would say the Rams. The Rams will go here versus Niners. 49ers. So they'll go against 49ers because they will play the lowest seed, right? Wait, hold up. Oh, unless that's not true. They won't play. So it depends. So I feel like the Rams is gonna win. And if who wins out of Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles? And I feel like the Eagles, they just nosediving. They just nosediving. They're playing at the Saints. Saints have a pretty good defense, and I feel like they have a good enough offense to do some things against Philly. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. Saints is still a bad team. They're a bad team. I'm gonna just say Philly gonna win. I feel like Philly will win. I can't say the Saints will win that game because the fact, even though they're at home and they're gonna be hard at home, I feel like Philadelphia is just they have the better team. So I'm not gonna sit there and hate. So I'm gonna say Dallas versus Eagles. So Dallas versus Eagles. Spelled versus wrong. So Dallas versus Eagles. I don't know why this whistling. Let me see if I can make this like tiny. It's not. So Dallas versus Eagles for that matchup. And the Rams will play the Niners. So 49ers versus Rams. And what makes this good? What make these matchups good is the fact that, wait, is I missing something? Eagles. Oh, I'm tripping right here. Let me just do this. So Dallas wins that. I don't even know why I did that. So Dallas win that, and then they'll play. Because the Eagles is what seed? The Eagles is the 5th seed. Yeah, so Eagles will play. I don't know why it says six here, because it's the fifth seed don't play the fourth seed. I don't get why. It's just not even making sense because wait, hold up. Yeah, the fifth, or fourth. Okay, so they would play what's the name no matter what Niners. I thought they would play the lower seed. Yeah, I think they play the lower seed. I don't know why it's like that. Yep, and then Dallas will play the third or the sixth. I feel like they will play the Rams. I think this is wrong anyway. I think it's wrong because the Rams is the lower seed. They're gonna play the lowest seed and whatever, regardless, unless the Lions wins. So this is right. So this is gonna be 49ers versus the Rams, and I'm gonna just put Philly right here and the Eagles. All right, so let's go to the AFC. I just hate how this bracket looks. This bracket just looks stupid, but regardless, it is what it is. So in the AFC side, we got. Let's start here. We got the second seed against the seventh seed against the second seed. I feel like the Bills will win this though. I feel like the Bills would get them. They'll beat the Dolphins, and this would be a tiebreaker. But I feel like this going around, the Bills will win, even though they lost to the Dolphins to get that spot. I feel like the Bills will win. So the Bills will eliminate the two seed, which is crazy. So so now we up to the sixth seed against the third seed. So we got the Steelers versus Kansas City, and this is when I think Kansas City will turn up. I feel like this is they're gonna be scary to players. No matter they finally in the playoffs, and I feel like they're gonna turn up. So I'm gonna get Kansas City to win. I'm gonna put KC, so KC will play the Bills. Baltimore will be waiting. They'll be waiting, and then we got the fourth, and the fifth seed, and this game will be good. But I'm gonna take my chances with the veteran. I feel like CJ Stroud had a hell of a year. He's a rookie, Texas rookie team. D'Amico Ryans is a hell of a coach, probably coach of the year. But Cleveland, they got the veteran squad, so I'm gonna say the Browns. So Browns versus Ravens. So that would be the matchup. No, wait, hold up. I'm trying to figure out because the Browns the lower seed. Let me see. The Browns. No, it will be Browns versus Bills. Yeah, it'll be Ravens versus Bills. So it'll be the Bills versus Ravens because the Bills is the lower seed. Even though they eliminate the second seed, they'll be the lower seed, and Kansas City will play the Browns. They'll play the Browns. All right, so let's go back here. So 49ers versus the Rams. I feel like 49ers will get their revenge. Remember, they was supposed to, you know, if he would have caught that interception 2 years ago when the Rams played them in the NFC title game, the 49ers would have went to the Super Bowl again. So I'm gonna say 49ers go get them. 49ers is a better team. Great season for um great season for the Rams because we didn't expect them to get this far. Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. We got the Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys to go to the NFC title game. Now I'm gonna be completely real. Dallas have not been to the NFC title game since they won the Super Bowl about 28 years ago. Philly been in this predicament before. They been to the championship last year. They defending their crown, and this is for the tiebreaker. And it's similar to how the Miami Dolphins and the Bills. But the reason why I feel like this is Dallas' year because at the end of the day, I feel like the Eagles' defense is not good. I feel like they're their offense is still not helping, you know, Jalen Hurts. He still don't feel comfortable, and their offense is very predictable. I feel like they're gonna. This is gonna be a close game. 'Cause I feel like they're gonna come out flat. They're gonna come out scared. Eagles gonna come get the lead, but I feel like Dallas gonna have a late field goal to win a close game because Jimmy Johnson broke the curse. I'm not being biased, but I feel like it's gonna be a close game, and I feel like the Dallas Cowboys will finally get to the title game. I'm being completely real. I feel like the Eagles, they have to address some things offensively, and I feel like when they want to get rid of their offensive coordinator and their defensive coordinator is very bad. So now we got the Bills versus the Ravens. Whoo, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good, good, good. The Ravens is on a mission. Um, I'm not gonna start with that yet. Let me not start with that yet. Let's start with the Kansas City and Browns. Now remember, this was a rematch. This was a rematch for a couple of years ago. I feel like I'm not sure if that was the year Mahomes played. He went against. Did he go against Brady that year in the Super Bowl? I'm not sure if it's that year, but this is a rematch, and it's gonna be a good rematch, and it's a bad matchup for Kansas City. I feel like it's a bad matchup for Kansas City because the fact that the Browns, it's a physical team, they can do a lot of things on offense that's extremely dangerous, and they got a defense. Kansas City, they can rush the passer, they can probably rattle some things with Joe Flacco, which can be a problem. This is tough. This is tough. But I'm gonna say Kansas City gonna win. And the only reason I'm gonna say Kansas City gonna win. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm still online. I'm still online. The reason I say Kansas City gonna win because they got Mahomes. Even though they have not been playing well, and the receivers ain't good. I think Mahomes gonna find a way to win. He's just gonna find a way to win the game. I just don't know how he's gonna do it, but he gonna find a way to win the game, and he gonna get it done. I'm gonna say Kansas City gonna advance, even though, and I think it's gonna be a close game. It's gonna probably be a field goal game. It's gonna be like how the Eagles in Dallas. I'm gonna say KC advance, and now we got the Bills versus the Ravens. I wanted to save this one for last. Ravens is red hot. Ravens defense is red hot. Um, Lamar Jackson, he's gonna win his second MVP. He got the receiver core. He got the running back. Now Dalvin Cook is a Raven. But at the end of the day, the Bills is on a mission. They, even though they lost and they almost didn't make it to the playoffs. They almost didn't. They almost didn't make it to the playoffs. Wait. Oh, I think I got this wrong. Hold up. So who? Oh yeah, I got it right. They almost didn't make it to. Cause I said this still. All right. So they almost didn't make it to the playoffs. They almost didn't do it. Almost didn't do it. The reason why I'm gonna say the Bills is gonna upset the Ravens because the fact that the Bills are battle tested and the Bills they figure something out after the Philly game, right? And I feel like the Philly game was a moral victory because the Bills should have won that game and they would have just went on a crazy hot winning streak. I feel like they figured a lot of things out. Number one, Josh Allen don't have to be a hero if needed. If he needs to be a hero, he's gonna be a hero. Diggs have not been playing. Diggs and Allen have not been connected as of late, but they've been winning because they've been playing very physical. They got a smart defense, and I feel like it's gonna be some turnovers by Lamar Jackson that he haven't seen yet this year. And even though I feel like the Ravens is a great team, but somehow, some I feel like the Bills is on a mission, and this can be their year. I really feel like the Bills because they figured something out after that Philly game. It was something they figured out, and then we just saw them just beat Kansas City. We saw them just run all over Dallas as badly, and they just went on a hot streak. And I feel like it continues. I feel like Josh Allen gets it done. So I got the Bills going to the AFC Championship to fake Kansas City. So this is the final four. and it's gonna be good because these four teams played each other a lot. They got playoff history for the last few years. Um, they played each other this year. So let's say it. Let's get it. All right. So Dallas Cowboys and 49ers. This is could be scary as possible. Have the curse have been lifted? Because Jimmy Johnson is is finally abducted to the Ring of Honor. Did Dallas figure some things out? Did Dallas look at the tape to figure out how to stop this juggernaut, how to stop Purdy, how to make Purdy uncomfortable? No. I want Dallas to win. I'm gonna be chilling for Dallas, but I just feel like this is the 49ers year. Even though Dallas figured a lot of things, they finally got off the whole. They finally got over the hump, being divisional and done. Um, I don't. Dallas is not a physical team. To beat Niners, you got to be physical, like the Ravens have to be physical. The Browns, they're a physical team, very physical team. If you don't be physical with the Niners, you're in trouble. And I don't see a finesse team um, giving giving 49ers a hard time. And if 49ers get the lead, Brock Purdy, he's just comfortable. Like Brock Purdy is good when he's being a front runner if you have the lead. I feel like this game is going to be competitive. It's going to be more competitive than it ever was. Probably a 7 point game. Um, but I feel like 49ers, the 7 point game is going to be 49ers. They're going to control the game. It's kind of like when Dallas a couple of years ago when they played against the Rams. And it was a Dallas lost by 7 points, but it seemed like Dallas would never come back and win the game. So I feel like they'll win this game. I feel like Niners will win this game to get to the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna have 49ers. They're gonna get to the Super Bowl here. Um, Dallas they have to figure out having a running game, and you need a running game against a physical team like that, and that's gonna happen. So now we got the AFC side. We got Mahomes against the Bills. Mahomes is at home. They go. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's break it down. At the end of the day, Mahomes he is on go like he's on a GOAT status right now. He's on a GOAT path right now. He's trying to get because this would be how many? I think since he been in the league, he been in the AFC Championship. If I'm lying, please let me know if I'm lying. And it seems like the rivalry, everybody want to see the matchup between Josh Allen versus Mahomes. And can Josh Allen finally get over the hump? Can he get over the hump? I'm gonna say this: never count Mahomes. I feel like Kansas City defense is a lot better this year, but it stops here. It stops here, and here's why. They have a physical running back. I like the guy. Damn, I forgot his name. He's number 10. They should have retired Tyreek Hill's number. He's number 10. I like how he runs. He runs extremely hard. But you're gonna need somebody to make a big time play. Can Travis Kelsey make a big time play? Yes, but I don't feel like his mind right now is on football. And I'm not saying about the Taylor Swift. It just seems like he's not. His mind's not on football. He's like, I got my rings. I'm happy, and when you in a different space and you're playing a physical sport like the NFL, it sometimes can be able to like you can see it in your game. You can see like it's something missing. He's just off right now because you can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It's just not gonna work. So I feel like the Bills are gonna get the upset. I feel like Josh Allen's gonna finally get over the hump because I feel like it's just one of those teams that get hot late. They figure something out, and I feel like the running game was always like, and that's Dalvin Cook's brother. I feel like the running game, it it's just like it's hard to say it, but I feel like if you the running game Josh Allen needed so he won't have to be Superman. and he got it now, and now he can do some things now, and he can be able to he can be able to carve up an offense a lot better. Gabriel been playing well. They still got Stephon Diggs. I feel like it's gonna be. I don't feel like this game is gonna be even close. I feel like they'll win by like 13 or something. I feel like at that point, Bills are just a better team. Even though in the season, if if Tony, God, his Tony, I don't know why he be messing up. If Tony didn't, didn't be didn't be off sides, they could have eliminated the Bills. Bills probably won't even be here. So things like that matters. But I feel like the Bills are just on a hot streak right now. They playing well. They playing like one of the best teams right now. So I'm gonna say Bills gonna get the upset. So now we got a really good Super Bowl, and I feel like was this a Super Bowl? Did this Super Bowl happen before? Bills versus Niners. I know Bills lost the Super Bowl 4 years in a row. They lost to the Giants. I believe they lost to the Niners. They lost to the Giants. They lost. I know they lost to the Cowboys. Um, did they lose? I believe they lost to the Niners too. They lost to the Redskins. Let me see. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Hold up. I'm about to look at it. I'm about to look it up. Bills versus 49ers Super Bowl. Did they play them? Nah, they never played them. So they never played them. They lost to Dallas 2 years straight. That had to hurt. That had to hurt. You lost to a team two years straight. They lost them 2 years straight. Damn, they lost to maybe all the NFC East teams. It's crazy. Lost to Giants and lost to Washington, lost to Dallas. Damn. All right, so here we go. Bills versus 49ers. And I love this matchup because we have a really good quarterback in Josh Allen he been trying to punch through that door of, people been putting him on that path with Mahomes, but we good, chat. All right. So let me go back to it. So let me just do the overall review. So the Rams. So basically, let's do the overall review right here. Dallas Cowboys. I have Dallas Cowboys beating Green Bay. I have the Rams beating Detroit, and I have the Eagles beating the Saints. So we will have this matchup of the Eagles playing Dallas and 49ers playing the Rams. Now, in the AFC side, I got the Bills beating, upsetting. Well, it's not really an upset. I feel like the Bills would be favored. So Bills would beat Miami Dolphins. I got Kansas City beating Pittsburgh, and I got the Browns beating the Texans. So that would be my bracket. So the Bills will go against the Ravens. Kansas City will go against the Browns. I have 49ers beating the Rams to advance, and I have Dallas beating Eagles to advance to the NFC title game. I got Bills upsetting the Ravens, and I got Kansas City beating the Browns. Then the NFC Championship, I got 49ers beating Dallas, and then I got the Bills upsetting Kansas City. Then we got this matchup, Bills versus 49ers, and I'm going to just break it down again. I feel like Josh Allen has been on a mission to be one of those elite quarterbacks that could finally get it done, and the Bills to finally get it done. They had so many chances, so many shortcomings, missed field goals, heartbreaks, blowouts, and the Super Bowl. Can't be an NFC East team, but this time it's not an NFC East team. It is a juggernaut. It's worse. And then you got the Niners that been punching that door of winning a Super Bowl, having Kaepernick. It could have been a pass interference, even though Kaepernick had Randy Moss open. They was getting blown out by the Ravens. but the lights turned off, and then they went on a run, and they almost won, but not close yet. And then a few years back against Mahomes, Mahomes came back from a 10-point lead. I thought 49ers were going to win the Super Bowl. And then Jimmy G had the throw that could have sealed the deal, sealed his legacy. And he missed them wide open. Kansas City ended up winning that game. So who will win the Super Bowl? What is my prediction for winning the Super Bowl? And I feel like the 49ers are going to win it all. I feel like this game is going to be a heartbreak. It's going to be another heartbreak. It's going to be a pick six or some type of fumble, and then 49ers going to take it back and win the game. Similar to when the Saints did to Peyton Manning and the Colts. I feel like the Bills somehow they just can't get it done over the hump. Josh Allen played a hell of a game, but the 49ers is destined to win. So I'm going to say the 49ers will be the champion. I feel like this is the 49ers. They have a better team. They had the best team all year, even though the Ravens had the best team. But I feel like their matchup in the NFC was a lot easier than the Ravens would have to play, because the Ravens have to play so many elite quarterbacks. So many like really really great quarterbacks. So you got Flacco's in there. You got the Flacco's in the world. You got Lamar Jackson. You know. You got Patrick Mahomes, the GOAT. Fall 49ers had to do. Matt Stafford, is he gonna be a Hall of Famer? Pretty much, but he's not those other guys. So, and then Dak Prescott, maybe he could be a Hall of Fame, but he's on the same boat with Stafford. They don't have to face those type of teams. They don't have to face a physical team like that. So their role was easier. And then you go against the Bills. I feel like they just have the better team. So I had the 49ers winning it all, beating the Bills. Let me get a score. I feel like they'll win 28 21 by a touchdown. 28-21 by a touchdown. So that is my prediction. Damn, it's 4:56. I'm still up. That's my prediction, folks. I was gonna play the game, but I gotta go to sleep. I just have to. I just wanted to drop that real quick. Hope everybody enjoyed me doing this. I told you I'm gonna be on stream a lot more. I got to, man. I gotta be on stream a lot more. But thank you for watching all that good stuff, and I see you when I see you. I'm gonna download both of the clips, merge it together, and all that good stuff. But peace out.